Guys, we're back. Day 2, part 2, whatever you want to call it, for what is no longer the mystery project, but the bridge project. We are turning an RV camper into a bridge so that we can navigate this drainage canal behind me. You got a preferred side?
I'll head over here. Oh, I don't want them seeing my rear. Don't want to hurt any feelings.
All right. I'm not man enough to do 2 boards at a time.
Oh, I think you are. Well, like stack it.
Or do we go one a stack and then lift and go?
A little stack and go.
Okay. Ready? Wait, are you keeping your eyes closed?
Yeah, I'll close them. I'll blind you.
Nobody knows you're behind sunglasses.
Ready?
Yeah.
Did you open your eyes?
All right, guys.
All right.
Let me bring you over here so you can take a look. Guys, here are 2 of the pads we poured. We got 2 more to do. Don't judge us on our finish, okay? It was getting late, and we were not worried about putting a broom finish, a smooth finish. We just wanted them level. They're gonna be buried. I mean, these are gonna be underground. So you kind of get an idea of what we're doing here, guys. You got 2 blocks like that are gonna go over the rebar, just like this. And then we'll go 2 more and 2 more rebar, more concrete. But when this all gets backfilled, you're never gonna see this. So, right, Skylar? I mean, there was no need to put some special finish on this. So the good news is we got them filled, we got them leveled, they're cured. We're ready to rock and roll. So now we just gotta break these forms off and clean this mess up and get going on the next step.
Let's get it.
Skylar drew the short straw. He's got the bad job mixing up the mud. This will be mud for us to set the first row block. It's not mortar mix. We're just using the Quikrete. We're using what we have. You guys comment below. Is that a mistake? Are we messing up? Should we use mortar mix? Maybe it doesn't make a difference. I'd like to hear what everybody has to say about that. We're gonna get 1 row of block set today, and there's reason why. You're gonna need to stay tuned to the end. We'll go over the logistics of that. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's got a lot of rock in it.
Yeah. It's not gonna be smooth finish. Should just go up there. Even this concrete adhesive would be.
Well, they were all pretty level, right?
Oh, they're like dead on.
Okay. Well, you know what we could do too? We could just fill a little bit on the bottom of one of them just to kind of lock them in.
I'll set it, yeah.
We'll just do that. Okay, let me show the camera. It's gonna.
Not watching you do that.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me see if I can show you what's going on here. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but you heard me a second ago say we were using Quikrete and not mortar mix, and I'm sure some of you guys thought, oh, those dummies, they have no idea what they're getting into, and I think I know why you said that. There's just too much rock in here. I mean, even if we tried, even that slump's a little loose. We could have made it drier so that it would stick to our spatula, which you guys can continue to kill us on the tools. That's fine. But the point is this: there's just too much rock in here that I think we would be able to get it to stick to the bottom of those blocks. So we'll end up getting some mortar mix for the upper blocks, but for these bottom ones, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna waste time. We're gonna take some of this concrete that we made up and we're gonna just fill 2 of the cells. So 2 of the cells have rebar, 2 don't. The 2 that do not, we're gonna fill those. We're gonna fill those with concrete so that we can at least lock this lower block. We're gonna fill So we're gonna take the 2 cells that do not have rebar, and we're gonna put a little bit of concrete in those to help lock them together. And then when we do the last 2 rows, we'll actually do a full pour from the top with rebar, like fill cells on a house with solid concrete. This thing will be just fine, be plenty strong.
Whoa. Is there rocks in there? Maybe?
Yeah, there's rocks in there, buddy.
See them?
Concrete.
It's funky.
Huh?
They might not.
Dad, is cement $100?
$100? No. Well, if you get enough of it, it's $100.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Is it today?
You made concrete too?
Might be all right. What we can always do is get some more water at them. Truck.
Well, we're gonna have to open bags of concrete anyway. Might as well let us go make another batch.
Yeah, probably.
Just
Just to put a little bit more in there.
Yep. This time I'm gonna have to bring Brooks along with me.
Okay, that's fine.
He had a meltdown and I didn't bring him.
That's
All
fine.
right, Brooks, ready to go for a ride? Come on.
Look, guys, kids being kids like when we were, running through the mud.
Dad, I'm not running.
Even my oldest daughter doesn't want to be on camera, was running through the mud.
Dad, my shirt's gonna get dirty and Mom's gonna see that.
Hey, you know why they're doing that? Because we took the TV away. Take the TV away. Take the video games away and watch what your kids will do.
I need Mrs. Pac-Man again!
We got the first row of blocks set, not the second row. Those are just sitting there to make sure that we don't get any water or debris or dirt in that wet concrete. You see Mark digging out underneath where the bridge is going to go. We need to do that before the bridge gets in the way. Eventually, this will all be cut down so that we can get more water flow through this area. After the fueling blunder in the first video, I was eager to get the skid steer back to work, but it did not last long. The track popped off. If you want a complete video of us putting that back on, look in the description below for a video link.
If you pull this entire assembly out, okay, it wasn't that tight, but we did need an impact. I was actually able to push this entirely back in. It was out about 3 inches, push this entirely back in with my hand to shorten up our run so we'll be able to get the track back on.
Gotta keep going. You're up on the bottom there.
I'll go back, go back. So go all the way on the other one. There it is. Now are we good? You're good. All right. Woo!
Yeah,
Okey
it's
doke.
definitely leaching in. Okay.
All right, we're wrapping up day 2.
We didn't get as far as we wanted.
No, we had
Oh,
big
maybe.
plans for the day.
Well, maybe we did. We kind of did.
Got a lot done,
Yeah.
but
We figured out something else to do.
yeah. What's
Well,
that?
to fix. She's still limping, guys. You see her back there. For all you Chinese skid steer haters, the American tractor, the New Holland, the Ford. We're Ford guys. Guys, it came in, it just done most of the digging here. It lifted up the skid steer like a jack. Of course, we had that, but we were in the field, so we used the skid steer, right?
Yeah.
Or the tractor. So, but we're gonna get the skid steer back in action because it can still do work here. In fact, it was moving the dirt around here so that we could backfill the holes here to get our first blocks locked in with dirt. And then I pivoted too hard.
You just went too hard.
But I should be able to pivot that. Guys, it's a skid steer. I should be able to just 180 that thing. Now, there's a lot of talk about those tracks being like rubber bands and they stretch and they pop off, and I think it's true. I think it's true. So anyway, enough about that. What did we get done today exactly? We got
well, we got our first row blocks set. They're curing right now. We got the second row set on. Got them on their sides.
we're not leaving them there, right? Like,
No,
that's
no.
not how we're doing it, right?
No, they're just covering up the holes so that all this dirt we backfilled with didn't
Right.
fall in and taint our progress.
Right. Yeah. So don't hate us, guys. This is not how they're going to stay. Eventually, they're going to be crisscrossed like this to where we have fill cells, like you would do on a house pour, like you're doing a tie beam or something on a house, to where there'll be solid concrete through 3 rows. So you can see now our pier height, all 3 will get that high, and that will be the eventual height of our bridge.
Yeah.
Your bridge. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, got an idea. He needs a name for his bridge. You should comment below. I think the Harlan crossing sounds great.
This is not
I'm just tossing.
anything to do with Lake Harlan. I don't know who this guy is.
I'm just tossing that out there, a little gentle suggestion.
It's across the way.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Harlan, it's got a nice ring to it, Harlan crossing.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, actually, it would be fun. Come up with some names. We'll have fun with Skylar and his property. Guys, you see behind me, we did cut this down a little bit. We will eventually, I believe, right, cut all of this down, but the reality of it is we cannot do that once the trailer is in place. So we cut that down now. It is starting to leach back already, the water. We knew that would be the case. If we get more rain, this could turn into a soupy, swampy mess, but we were gonna have to do it eventually.
Right.
And guys, we're just used to it. I mean, my house is on an island right now.
I think
Unfortunately,
it rains tomorrow, actually.
unfortunately, we're used to it.
We'll see.
But I think the next step from here will be part 3. It may or may not be on site here, but it will be doing trailer work. We've got some fabrication to do. We've got parts to cut off to get out of the way, at least one axle to move, and we need to start welding in place some of our supports for our final decking so that this thing is good and strong and we can get across safely. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.